welcome back to my channel. It's Sherry, and I just want to send a reminder out that I will be giving away this Gummiapan Doctor Set, die set, and all you have to do is be subscribed, click the like button, and leave a comment. You can leave it on this video or the very first one that when I first announced that I was doing the giveaway. And it costs you nothing. It's free, and I will be drawing on June 21st for the winner on the Doctor Set. And I'm going to make a card that I'm going to be attaching to the Doctor Set with some new dies that Gummiapan has. And I'm going to use this peach card and envelope, and this is an A2 card. It is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I cut my white card stock at 4 by 5 1/4. I took like a 1/4 inch off. So I pre-cut some of the new dies. This is the wooden heart, and I like these little snow. Pretty sure these are snow cap. And then the Doctor Set, and also I have the Feeling Better. This one is from Diamond Press. This is from a year back. It's a stamp, die and stamp Sympathy, and the sentiment is all together. I love using Diamond Press sentiments. So first of all, what I want to do is, before I start coloring these, I'm going to score this just to add some dimension onto the white cardstock. So I have my score set. This is my score, this is my cutter. And I'm going to first start out at 3/4 of an inch. And I'm just gonna run this up and down. And yep, okay. And then I'm going to go 7/8 of an inch right there. Then I'm going to go 1 inch. And let me see how I like that. Because I was thinking I wanted 5. Okay. The next is going to be 1 1/4 inches. I'm going to go 1 3/8 inches. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like odd numbers. And I think that's plenty right there, just to give it more dimension. So that is what I'm going to have this started on. So I'm going to set that off to the side. I'm going to get out my watercolors, because you know I love watercoloring. And it just, I like the soft muted colors. So this is my Ultimate Diamond Press watercoloring kit. I did see that they had these on sale on HSN, the whole kit, but you can't get the auto ship. So, and I like my thin, and I have different brushes here that I love to watercolor with. I'm going to try this one too. All right. And I have a paper towel here to clean off my brush, because if you saw how I like to watercolor. And I'm going to put a silicone mat, because that way I don't have to clean up my purple one. I can just watercolor everything on here. So I'm going to first, I always spray all my watercolors with just water to start activating them, so I can color or paint and everything. So I'm going to start off with this light brown, which would be light bronze. I'm going to be using that color, and I'm just going to go and randomly just go down over this. And then and this is not watercolor paper. This is just regular cardstock that I have, that I because if you don't saturate it too bad, it stays pretty nice. The watercolor paper is easy to use too. It's just that I've been watercolor painting on these cardstock, and it just seems I'm getting a better effect with this. And the cardstock that I use is from Paper Studio, and it's the extra heavy. I think it's 200 grams. And I just want to give a faint look to it. Now, the next thing that I wanted to do is I want to take this dark, and I'm going to take my color pad. And it's messy, believe me, I know it's messy, but I like blending my colors. So I'm going to just squeeze this out and add more color in here. But I don't want it really a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this off and use this faint little brush. And I'm just going to go down in here. I don't know if this will, I need to do right in here. Okay, so I'm just going to follow through for the wood grain and everything. And it will make it look like it's worn. After this is done watercoloring, I'm going to show you how I'm going to ink up the edges to make it look cool too. And when you have wood with the grain and everything, it gives it that look that, you know, worn, I should say. And I just enjoy watercoloring so much. And I know it gets dark every so often when I dip it in, but I'm going to leave it like that because it adds a little more character to my little here die cut. And this was the darker one that I was using. And the bronze has like a metallic in it, and it gives it a little bit of a sheen onto the paper. Once this starts drying, which it won't take long, like I said, I am not saturating this at all because I want to keep it that it's, so it doesn't make it so crinkly looking. I need some darker on here now to balance this out a little bit. And I'm not really dipping a lot of paint onto this. And it's just picking up the grain of the wood. All right. So I have that to the way I wanted it. I think I'm going to just do the ink the way I thought I would do it too. So I'm going to let this dry. And I'm going to go on to this next, the stethoscope. And I'm going to use the silver for in here, only up to a certain point. Whoops, I want the metallic-y looking one. And bring it down here. And do this one. And go all the way around here. Like that. I like working with these little pieces. I don't know, they just relax me for some reason. Now, I think I'm going to do, this in blue this time. Because I'm doing the peach. Let me make sure I got this squeezed out. And the earbud thingies. There we go. Okay, so pick these up with my tweezers, let that dry. And I'm gonna take the little shot. And I'm just going to, I think I'm going to do this in a lighter blue. This I'm going to do in metallic-y. go down the edge here like this. And then make the fluid. Maybe I'll go with this fuchsia. That it shows up a little bit. Get a little more blue in here. Darker blue up here. And then that one will let dry. Okay, and let's see here. I think I'm going to do the bag. I'm going to do this in gold. Going around here. The handle and that. I don't know, can you see it? Because these pieces are awful little. Let me go into this a little more. And then there we go. And then I'm going to take this into raw sienna. Let me see if I can just dilute that a little. And I'm just going to take a little bit here just to brown the bag a little bit, that it's darkening, that the edges look like it's at the end. I can do this one too. And that way, like that. Now my messenger's going off here. Please ignore it. Or excuse me. Oh, today is also my oldest granddaughter's birthday, and she is 13. And I wonder where the time has gone with these grandchildren. I'm going to leave the center white. And this one I'm going to make in red. And hopefully I just stay within that little red cross. I don't want to squeeze out any water. I just want to keep it that it like that. I need a little bit more though. On this side. I don't want to get my head in there. I might have to turn it this way too. Can I stay in the little marker there? Okay. Now I have the Band-Aid. And the Band-Aid, I think I'm going to do in the shimmery mauve. Because that kind of is the best one that looks like the Band-Aid to me. And I do really think these come together quickly. And this is really makes a cute get well card. And then I'm going to do the thermometer. Now I might do the thermometer in like a teal color, because I kind of like that teal-y look. Let me make sure. It's going to be darker than I expected it. I'm going to go here too. There we go. And a little bit of silver on the tip there. Okay. And the clipboard, that is going to be a light gray. I'm just going to go down the edges here and follow this. Spin it around. And then this one I'm going to have to use. I'm out of water on my brush. Remember, you turn them the opposite way to fill them. And I always just use my bottle to pour it in and make a mess. Try not to make a mess, but I do. I'm just going to dab up that water and put this back on here. I kind of figured I was running out of water because the brush wasn't, so I can clean it. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the shiny for the clip part of the board. I think I'm going to do a little bit more darker in here. And down here. Okay. I keep putting my tweezers so I don't boggle it up. And I have a pill bottle here. And pill bottles are all different colors, so I think I'm gonna like blend this before I did this with this orange yellow together. And I'm just reactivating it and going around here, because this doesn't take much color at all. And I just want to go around the edges. And go in here a little bit, maybe a little bit of this too, like that. And then just dab it. I'm going to create a roundness of my bottle. And this is a gauze pad. So this just needs a wee little bit of gray, but not much, for just a little shadow to pick up. Now I have these two little snowcap flowers that I want to do. And I want to do them in light green. Maybe I should do the centers first. Let me make sure I got this cleaned out. I might do these in light gold, these centers here. And maybe do a peach, since we're going to pull out from the back of the card. So let me take and do these first in the white. And then grab this orange shimmer, which will be more like a peachy look. I think I'm going to pull it like this. Okay. Now I want to take a shimmery, like green, and I'm thinking maybe I would like to do it in this green, because this is Mindy. I could blend them both too. Let's start off with this shimmer green first. So we'll take this up over the top like this for where and then I'll just go down and darken it where I have to. And there's no perfect painting. It's your own doing, you know, it's your own creative idea, how you want to paint it. You could paint this purple too if you wanted to. You don't have to paint it green. You can go outside the box. I mean, just making it like soft and like just to relaxing. It definitely needs, though, another shade. So I'm definitely going to take this darker green. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this in here. And maybe this in here. And up here where it's bended, where the light don't hit it. That's my thinking here with it all. And it will give it a little variation of color. Let me take this in here and go. And it will just give it more depth of in the leaves. That. This one we'll take up here. Okay. All right, I think I'm finished painting everything. It looks like I got everything. And I'm going to put this together. Now I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Okay, I cleaned up and I decided that I'm going to quarter round these ends. So I'm going to take it in my quarter round punch here and just clip these corners off to soften the card up. And I did not get that in though. Okay, let me try one more time. Okay. And I'm also going to do my card stock also the same way. And I have to look which one is, because sometimes these, when they're pre-made, they're folded a little bit heavy on the one side. As you can see, you'll try to line this corner up into the bottom there. That way your corners get really nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is going to ink up the heart with this heart to add more dimension to on this. So I'm going to take my my ink dauber, and this is distressed Tim Holtz Distressed Vintage Photo, and I'm just going to go around the edge here like this, and see how this is starting to make it really more dimensional and look like old wood. And it makes it so much easier to create that vintage look, I should say. And the flowers will pop on it, I think, if we do it that way. All right, so we can start putting this together. I just want to make sure I have the card open the correct way. All right. So the first thing is I want to put this in here like this. So I'm going to glue this down. Onto the cardstock. And I don't need to put another layer because I'm using the colored cardstock. And I'm just taking it this way. And I'm going to lay this. I usually eyeball it and get it like that. And gently rub this to make sure it's put on there. Now I got this on there. Ay, ay, ay. Rubber eraser will take this off. I must have had something on my hand. Ink. it's not coming off. And I'm making it worse. Where's that ink at? I might have to add something up there. Splatters, which I might be doing to make it look better. That's what I might be doing, just splattering it. We can fix this, don't worry. So I'm going to set this in here like this. And glue the bottom. This. And I don't want to have it too far down. I don't want to have it too far up. I'm just pressing this down. That it this is quick tonic glue that attaches. And then I wanted to put the flowers in here like this. So I'm just going to tap this with a little bit of glue every so often. Like that. This one's a little droopier. I must have got the stem a little more wetter or something. I'm going to go up here a little bit and over. Not so much on top of that. Like that. Oops. There we go. Now, I was thinking maybe I want to lay this down here like this. Right in here. So I'm going to take this, put this right here. And take the stethoscope. I'm just going to glue my hand. This will be easier because this is so fine. Put this like this. And then I have the pills bottle. And I think I'm going to take the thermometer. Put that like that. Yeah. Okay, let's do the pill bottle first. I'm going to dab it in here too. I'll put this like this. And then I'll put more glue on here since I have myself glued up. And we'll take this like this. And I was thinking the clipboard in here. Or maybe up in here. And slip it down in here. Let me pick this up a little bit. Like that. Yeah. And I have the bandage and the Band-Aid. I was thinking doing the Band-Aid up here. And maybe the shot down here. And I have this one yet. I could put that there too. Okay, let's do that. We'll put this down here like this. Maybe we'll take it like that more. And instead I'll put this one on top of the clipboard like this. And then this. I think I need just a touch of glue underneath here now. As you can see, I lifted it all, but I want to stick it back down. Now, I cut 2 layers of this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just glue my hand again, because this is also fine. And I just want to lay it on top to make more of a thickness. So I'm just going to pat this down here just a little bit. And some of them I don't have in. And I'm going to try to line it up the best I can. Like that. Because I was thinking about putting that up here. But before I do that, I'm going to have to put little splatters in. So hang on and I'll be right back again. Okay, so I tested out black and brown. They don't look bad, but I'm going to go with this brown here. And I'm just taking the lid and I'm flicking it down. See how and it will give it splatters on the whole thing. And it will cover up my boo-boo. You don't have to put much. It's just that it will give it more on there too. An easy fix, I told you, a really easy fix. And like I said, I just push down and it flicks it. And that's the easiest way I know how to do my splatters with watercolors. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do now is I'm going to have to glue my hand up again to do the Feel Better. And I think I'm going to take this and put this right here. So I'm going to dip this all in here. And then I'll double check it in the back of my hand to make sure that I have it full coverage on the back there. See, my T's need a little bit more. And I'm going to put it about right here. And over maybe a little bit here. Like that. And there you go. Get well card. Quick and fun. And this I will be giving away with this. And I hope that you enjoyed my video too. And I hope that you subscribe and like. And if you want to try Gummiapan's Doctor Set out, Like I said, they're fun to play with, really fun to play with. Color Me Nordic is from the USA. And like I said, they really have beautiful detail on these dies. I love it because you can build them up more dimensional and everything. And these were brand new, the wooden heart, and the snowdrop heart that just kind of just finished off that good feel better card for me, or get well. And like I said again, please subscribe. It's free. Click thumbs up. Leave a comment that you'd like to try this or you love the card. And on June 21st, I will be having the draw a name and announce the winner. And when you contact me back with your email, I will, with your address, I will mail it out as soon as I have your information. And thank you again, and I hope everybody enjoys this wonderful day, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.